Okay. All right, welcome back. Warped Tour 2010, July 8th, Cleveland, Ohio. Joining us right now, we have Juliet from Automatic Loveletter. Juliet, thanks so much for taking the time.
Thank you.
So, hot as hell out here today, huh?
No, what are you talking about?
Is it this hot everywhere you've been so far?
Pretty much.
How do you deal with the heat?
Oh, because I bring the fire.
There you go. There you go. And you have a new album that just came out on June 22nd. Yes, Truth or Dare. Mm-hmm. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And sticking with your album title, I hear you're doing something a little fun with that name and having a little game going on with your fans on your Twitter account.
Yes, we are every week or a couple times a week we pick Truth or Dare, Truth and Dares that kids tweet in, and we film them and do them. And then the people who we picked are the winners, and they get presents and prizes and etc.
What's the hardest truth you've gotten so far?
The hardest truth?
Yes.
I guess it was, if you had 7 days left to live, who would you spend it with and what would you do?
Did you ever come up with an answer?
Yeah, I did. I would go and camp on the beach with my dad for a week and just surf and get really drunk every night.
Are you a surfer?
Yeah.
You catching any waves out here on Lake Erie?
No.
No? Yeah. I wouldn't go near that water if I were you. It's a little dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah, so tell me about your album. Who'd you work with on it? Who produced it?
Josh Abram produced it. Weezer, Courtney Love. No big deal. And yeah, you know, a lot of songs are written by myself and my brother, and a few of them were other collaborations, and it's just a roller coaster ride about the last 8 years of my life, pretty much. And I named it Truth or Dare because that's how I've pretty much been living my life for the last 8 years. And so it made sense.
Cool. And, you know, I see in 2008 you played the Warped Tour as well. How is it different this year?
My hair grew back.
Good?
It's still hot. We're on it longer. We're on a bus this time, which is very nice.
That's good.
We're more known. You know, we're more known. We have an album to promote. A great label backing us. Lots of more friends, and yeah, it's been awesome.
And you know, how have the crowds been for you? I know playing on the side stage, it's almost like you got to be a carnival barker to get people to come and see you.
It's been at first I was like, fuck, like all these other stages have built-in crowds already and bigger bands playing on them, and it seemed that we were the biggest band playing on the Kevin Says stage. So actually, what it proved to me was everybody that showed up were our fans. They weren't there for a band that was coming on after us or a band that was previous. It really showed us the amount of kids we could draw by ourselves, and it's been outstanding. Like today, packed, completely packed. I couldn't believe it. They were all there for us, and it was like such a fucking felt so good.
Do you have a favorite city on the tour so far?
Ohio. Cleveland.
Of course. Don't lie.
No, I'm not lying. I'm telling you the truth. Cleveland,
really?
Yeah, definitely has been the best city so far.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
And you know, I also know in 2008 you had 10 million spins on MySpace. You know, probably the #1 emo band, independent band.
Yeah.
You know, how is like social media marketing, you know, like play into the grand scheme of things for you guys? Is that more important than having a label backing you, or even, you know, having new fans coming out at shows?
Yeah, I mean, I would say that the social networking and the social media is important for every band, whether you're on a label or whether you're not, because that is this generation's television. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter if you're on an indie label or a major label. I mean, look, take Never Shout Never, for instance. That kid blew up, and he wasn't on a major label, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then there's other artists that are on major labels that don't do that. So it really depends on, obviously you have to be good, and then two, how much you social network and utilize the internet.
Yeah. And we're going to let you go here. But Juliet, thanks so much for taking the time.
Thank you.
Once again, this is Juliet from Automatic Loveletter. New CD, Truth or Dare, just dropped on June 22nd. Check them out the rest of the summer on Warped Tour. Thanks again.
Do it.
All right.